Other than the community engagement plan, how do you plan to increase our partnership with the SBCUSD and local colleges and universities in order to improve access to education opportunities? Which other partnerships do you believe your ward/community would benefit from?
So as I mentioned earlier, I am an educator, and education is definitely my strength and my forte, and it's something that I'm very interested in, and very interested in improving in our community, and really just throughout the state and nation. Education is a key to, you know, successful communities. So I think it is very important, and I do like the fact that our current superintendent has really done a lot to show this community that he's invested in working with the city council and in working with the community, providing a lot of feedback. I notice even in our own home with our two children that are in our schools that I do get a lot of communication from the district. So I like the fact that we are all going to be working together. I think that good cities, good communities do work together with their education partners to create opportunities and to build foundations for each other and with each other. So that's a good thing to see. Another thing is I've been kind of working in the background with council members to bring in an opportunity for grant funding, because initially what catalyzed me to consider running for office was a conversation that I had with my 12-year-old daughter about after-school opportunities and her wanting to play volleyball and be involved in sports. And since she is autistic and social situations are difficult for her, I really wanted to take advantage of that while she was promoting it for herself and wanting it. So I went to the city's website and I saw that there is nothing for youth. There's no programming. There's literally no after-school sports. There is nothing. So I was very frustrated, vented on social media, but then decided, okay, let me do something about it, and reached out to a grant funding firm that I knew about doing work throughout the state, and introduced them to a council member, and, you know, pushed it with another council member, and sort of, you know, have been trying to work toward the city getting a relationship where we're in a position to apply for grants, because a lot of money is being left on the table. And so that has happened. That has been pushed through and that has been approved, and the city is currently working with this firm to go out and look for grants. The beautiful thing about this is that the city school district is also working with the same company. So if you know anything about getting grants, when you have the school district and the city working together, you get more points, and then that includes, you know, and that including our demographic and the needs that we have and the poverty that we have in the area. All of that is going to bode very well for us being able to bring in some money to get some programming going, and to fund police officers and to fund fire needs and things like that. So I'm really excited about the fact that we are finally going to do that, because the other component of you know, getting grants is not just, you know, going out and getting the initial grant, but then doing the maintenance on the grant and making sure that you have all the paperwork that you need to turn in and submit the following year so that you can get that grant re-granted. So all of that is done by this organization, and so I'm really hoping that we start seeing some funding coming in.